Hi, I'm Kyle Hamstra. I'm so excited to share with you the purpose and vision for hashtag 180. In fact, the only reason I ever got into social media or Twitter was just to have a digital space to create, curate, and archive curriculum resources for my 5th grade math and science classes. 5 years later, the journey continues. How and why hashtag 180? What do you see? If you said you see a boy reading a map on a bench on the banks of the Potomac River at Mount Vernon, you are correct. But as a STEM educator who hashtags curriculum, standards, and objectives very specifically, this is what I see. I see at least 10 examples of curriculum. And I know, number 1, we research clouds as part of the water cycle. Number 2, we research trees as producers in ecosystems. And number 3, I know we research freshwater ecosystems and estuaries and biomes. But I'm not sure of the actual curriculum standard and objective. And so I Google North Carolina Science Essential Standards, grades 3 through 5. Or you can download this link and add it to the home screen of your phone for easy access to a PDF to double check your curriculum standards and objectives. Because I have done this so many times, I have memorized that the water cycle is 5P21. And now I can see very specifically the 5th grade science objectives hashtagged for numbers 1 through 5. Numbers 6 through 10 are hashtagged according to Common Core Math for 5th grade geometry. Here's why you should hashtag your curriculum. If teachers were hashtagging their curriculum, they could pull up examples of how they have taught that standard in the past. They could also better communicate essential outcomes and success criteria to students. Teachers could create a digital portfolio of the work they are doing with each of the essential standards. And finally, teachers would be creating content for their school's social profile. When you hashtag, you will have several opportunities to revisit your curriculum. You will have the chance to build an archive of ideas about how you have taught individual objectives in the past. In fact, together we could build the Dewey Decimal System of the 21st century through hashtags. In addition to building an archive, when you hashtag your curriculum, you have the chance to share ideas with other teachers, not just in your own school or county, but across the entire state of North Carolina. Hashtagging your curriculum gives you the chance to celebrate the academic work of your school. Here's how to hashtag your curriculum. Step number 1, here is the link that I have created of the index of all of the North Carolina curriculum hashtags. Although most are there, this is still a work in progress. When you hashtag Science Essential Standards, be sure to include the hashtag symbol, the abbreviation for science, SCI, the grade level 5, the domain E for Earth Sciences, the strand 1, and objective 1. This is how I would hashtag 5th grade science weather objective 5E11. Notice in the hashtag there is no punctuation. This is how I have been hashtagging the Common Core Math 5th grade objective for adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing decimals. Grade 5 domain is numbers and operations in base 10. Notice we do not include the cluster A, B, or C, because when we communicate Common Core Math objectives, most educators do not include the cluster letter. And finally, it's standard 7. This is hashtag math 5NBT7. And finally, tweet your learning with hashtagged curriculum objectives. Notice how these tweets include curriculum hashtags, school hashtags, and hashtag 180 for the general hashtag for how we're sharing this process. For several more resources about how to hashtag your curriculum, please see our presentation slides. And now it's your turn. Let's practice. Let's practice hashtagging your curriculum.